Hi, I'm Dr. Albert Nejat from Los Angeles, California. Today we'll be talking about ingrown toenails. If you need further information, please go on my website, albertnejat.com, ALBERTNEJAT.com. As you guessed, this is a toe, and that's a finger. One of the biggest problems that comes from getting an ingrown toenail, or one of the reasons that we get ingrown toenails, is we try to cut the toe like the fingernail, and as you can see, the fingernail, the cuticle does only comes up halfway, but on a toe the cuticle does come up much further, and that toenail is under the skin there, a little further down, all the way to the base of the toe, and underneath the skin here, this is where the cells are that create the toenail, and that toenail grows forward that way. So when you try to curve that toenail around, let's go to a different color. As you try to curve that toenail around to make it look like a fingernail, you go in under the skin, and inevitably you leave that little spicule, little corner. And when you look at the tip of the toe, the toenail is inevitably a little bit incurvated, curved in, so it swooshes in. So when you do make that curve at the tip of the toenail, that curve inwards actually makes you leave that spike a little bit further in. So this could be a first time problem, or the problem is towards the tip. It's not a chronic condition, never happened before. So a simple procedure may be done in the office, and some people unfortunately go to the pedicurist to do this. The pedicurist will go in there and blindly and whack away. So they whack away, and a little bit further down, that spike is now a little bit more ingrown, more problematic. You may have done this in the bathroom, little bathroom surgery, leaning up against the bathtub with your bottle of alcohol and your toenail clippers. So the problem becomes worse. So now you've got a little bit more ingrown, a little bit, sometimes it even starts to get infected, and you get a little swelling, boom, 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 throbbing. May have a little pus or purulence coming out from the edges of the toenail. So my problem becomes a little bit more traumatic for you, actually. So if it's not too far down, and the thought of getting an injection to the toe scares you, and this is only a first time issue, what we can do is we can actually, special tools, take a slant off that corner of the toenail. However, if this is a recurrent issue, if the toenail maybe curves down a little bit further, if that spike is too far down, another possibility, another procedure may be necessary. That procedure is to actually give a couple of shots, a couple of anesthetic injections to numb the toe completely. Once the toe is completely numbed, what we do is we go straight down that edge of the nail, and we remove that entire portion of the nail, and we put a little medicine, a little acid, a little whatever the doctor's choice may be, to actually kill the cells that produce the nail at that corner. So that now that border of the nail is gone, and we've actually gotten rid of the cells that produce the nail in that corner, and the nail actually only regrows that much, and this is now gone. So the toenail is a little bit more narrow. The procedure takes maybe 15 minutes in the office. There is a couple of weeks of healing time usually. If the infection was pretty severe, if the patient has other comorbidities, other diseases that complicate the issue, like diabetes, we may choose to put the patient on antibiotics. But most of the time, just getting rid of that offending nail spicule is a pretty good cure for the problem. Having the narrower nail prevents the ingrown toenail from happening again, and also future down the line, cutting the toenails. Let's say we did a slant back, and that toenail does grow out, and this that slant grows out, and you're getting that toenail push the skin out of the way, sort of like a snowplow. How do you cut your toenails from then on? We try to tell people to cut them sort of at the natural contours of the toe, rather than trying to dig into the corners. There's no gold, there's no oil down there. Just cut the toenails to the natural contours of the toe. If you traditionally, people used to say, "Oh, the doctor told me to cut it straight across." Well, if you cut it straight across, you're going to get a corner that's going to be causing a problem to the next toe. So we try to tell people, either file it off or make sure that you're not digging in underneath the skin there. This is Dr. Albert Nejat. If you have any questions, please contact me through albertnejat.com. Thanks. Bye-bye.